today, Deadmouth. You guys are in for a treat. 4-piece band from Austin, Texas. Very tasteful music. Very proggy. And we get to see how they perform live and how they are under the lens. Are you guys ready for this? I think I am. I think I might be ready for this. Let's go see.
Always, as much as I crack jokes, I will always humbly appreciate any instrument. So I didn't keep track of.
All right, so
always something working.
we're in the live room right now. So let's start with our very own Jose.
I'm just now.
Oh shit! Already? Are you ready for today, bro?
I am so ready for today.
Dude, I don't know if you're ready, but I don't know if I'm ready.
Okay.
If you're more,
You're not ready.
You may be more ready than me. So I got it in my. I'm just like super pumped and eager to see you guys. Your very own. What is it? Your realm, right?
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about your gear, man. What are you working with today?
So today I brought my thank you case with my 2 main basses. I have this custom, one-of-a-kind bass made by Wasteland.
Yeah, so we can play with this.
5 strings, multi-scale, dark glass tone capsule. Just a badass piece of gear.
Wow, man. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen a bass like that before, and that looks
Dingwall combustion 5-string, multi-scale. Just also really badass. We're playing drop F.
Oh shit! And what? So really quick, what does this lever do? Is this like an on-off?
So passive active. It turns on the preamp. So low, mid, high.
So it's an active bass.
Yes. Active, passive. So I just use a power amp. Just, I don't even know. It's on power amp, in-ears, and Ampeg cabinets. And the tone would come from here. MXR compressor, dark glass microtube B7K, and Pod HD 500X. Old school, but it works. It's done well for the past half decade at least.
Oh man, that's awesome because you're getting your tone, what you want out of here, rather than running to your head.
Exactly.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
and this has been my live rig. I normally go all digital. This has been my live rig for the past like 3-4 years. Just this. I travel with this. I just put this in a backpack and go.
Awesome, man. That totally changes up the game that I'm used to. I use straight head, like I use a Mesa Boogie.
Okay.
So the bass plus are 200, so it's very tuned, very warm. But I like the fact that you can experiment with your sound and it's just right under your
Yeah, I have like 3 different tones actually that I mess around with. This is just the one that works best with this band. It's modeled after the bass used on Monuments, the Amanuensis album.
Oh,
So that's my own like version of it.
sick. All right, man. Dude, well, I'm fucking stoked to see and hear you guys. So, oh wait, what would you got? You got in-ears there? What kind of in-ears?
Oh, in-ears. I actually just got these. I don't know what they are.
That's all right. Dude, that's good.
I saw them on a YouTube video, and they were $50. So
Why not? Sound good.
They sound great. They sound great.
Yeah.
We'll plug them in like later somewhere in the video.
All right, appreciate it. We'll definitely set up the link later on. So, Jose, thank you so much, bro. Pleasure. Thanks later, bass player. Hey, jam, bro. All right. So that was our beloved Jose, and we're gonna go ahead and talk to Nico now. Nico is a guitar player, so let's go see what he's got setting up right now. Hey, what's up, Nico?
Hey.
Hey man, I'm Danny River, bro. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm catching you off guard here, man. Talk to me about your setup, going in and out.
Okay.
What you like, maybe what you dislike, or.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll start from the start. So, yeah, I played this black metal series LTD here. So they just released these, I think, last year. It's a baritone scale length. It's 27.5 inch. I can't remember the pickup, and it's like a blackened something. And then that just goes into every single metal chorus guitar rig ever in the history of ever. Decimator, tuner, This is a TS9 type pedal, but this is a better one made by Lone Wolf Audio, Joe Anastasio here in Austin. So yeah, he actually just changed this up though, and I want to get the new version of it, but this is the older one. So yeah, he's a cool guy. He makes some gear here. I mean, the Left Hand Wrath, those pedals, the big HM2 style pedals. He's known for that. That's like his style. It's kind of funny because he doesn't like the kind of music that we're going to be playing here today, and I use that gear. But I used to play. Yeah. But yeah, Pitchfork to do some weird noises, and the Digitech made me to do weird noises. You know.
That pedal right there kind of reminds me of. Have you heard that Rebel song by Marilyn Manson?
Probably not. I'm not super familiar with Manson, but yeah.
Well, so in the beginning of the song, it's like it starts off with a guitar like. That's I know, dude. I picture that pedal when I hear it.
Okay, yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah, no, definitely. I always think of Tom Morello and all those dudes who started using this, and then like bands nowadays like Bane and stuff like they used to Pitchfork like I do, and,
Alright.
So yeah, but after that we were going into this amp. So this is a custom amp that I had built from my buddy Caleb Barton. Bridge City Customs is his company, and yeah, it's based off of a Slow 100, and then I believe a Fender Blackface. Could be wrong. He has everything on his website, his Instagram for this amp, if you want to check it out.
So is this tube?
Yeah, it's a tube amp, all tube. Yeah, it's a little 50-watt amp, but it's loud as fuck. Like right now, I think it's at like maybe 1.5, and we're gonna have to play around with it. There's a cabinet there and an ISO booth where Taylor's at, but that's not my cab. So.
How do you know if it goes to 11 or not?
But I don't turn it up that loud because it's kind of like high watt style amps, and it's just loud. It's really loud. I don't have to turn it up that much.
I mean, I'd just be confused. There's no numbers on here, man.
It's just like I don't have to turn it up that much. I'd literally here, look. So I can see where there's a little line there where I have. So there's about that. There's a little bit of volume there because of the gate that I have. I have to turn it up pretty high, and then after that, that's where I start getting volume, and so you see it only goes up a little bit from that point.
Okay. Dang, man.
Yeah, but it's a little 50-watt amp, but I don't have to do much with it.
But if it's all 250-watt, it's initially a 300-watt amp.
Yeah, it's loud.
So I'm looking forward to you guys selecting them. So
Yeah, no, thank you.
So we're just talking to Nico, and we got the next guy in the band. We got the rhythm section. If you don't have a rhythm, you ain't jamming, bro. So let's go hit up Austin. I'm Danny. Pleasure to meet you, bro. So I just wanted to see if I can talk to you about your gear. Absolutely, yeah, sure. Lead the way.
Would you like to know?
So I see that it's a beautiful DW kit.
Thank you.
And
Thank you very much.
How long have you had it?
I've actually had this drum set since 2007, so 14 years now, right?
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
This has been my baby. I got to actually, choose all my sizes, and wood types, and got to make it my own. Make it what I would like.
So let's start with the simple.
I know, yeah, you're just telling me.
I'm pretty new to Meinl as a brand for the cymbals. Always a company that I saw and wanted to sort of experiment with and just see what they were like. And I love them all. They're really, really great. They cut really clean, loud, clear. They're just beautiful.
So what brand did you use before Meinl?
All of them. I did Sabian, Zildjian, Dream, Sultan. I really kind of jumped around. I always knew that DW that was what I wanted for the drum kit, but I wanted to sort of feel my way through the cymbals and figure out what I wanted to do. And it's a ongoing journey. It'll never be a full finished journey, but it's getting there, and I'm really, really happy with these right now.
All right. So tell me about your DW kit and your snare.
Sure. So the drums themselves are what's called the VLT maple. VLT is for long timber, and basically what that means is instead of wrapping the wood around the drum this way, the grain goes down on each drum. So the theory is that by the physics of it somehow makes the drum sound deeper. So even though I've only got a 20-inch bass drum, it sounds like a 24. Just because it has that extra low end that you wouldn't expect to come out of a bass drum that small.
Yeah.
All the drums are made with maple. The snare drum is called an edge snare, which means that there's chrome-plated bell brass on both bearing edges. So it's just loud as hell and really, really, really clear.
Now, what kind of snare?
It's also a maple, so it's a 14x7. So all the drums are maple with the, you can even see the grain. And I got the snare as a natural color just so I can use it with whatever kit I was on. But I love That's always what I wanted.
It's a beautiful color. Honestly, I've never seen a drum set this color unless it's like
This is totally, I actually sent them a swatch that I wanted to be the color. This whole kit, top to bottom, I got to choose everything about it. And I have never once ever been disappointed in the decision. This is my end kit.
Dude, you keep it clean, bro. I've never seen a drum.
I will. Well, I did clean it before today. Hey, it was a little dusty. It was a little dusty the other day.
It's all good because then, you know, those are battle wounds, man. But you know what, I definitely look forward to you guys jamming. And thank you so much for your time.
We are so excited. Thank you all for coming by.
Yeah, brother. We got one more person to go hit up and talk to. His name is Matt. Let's go see what's up.
I'll just MIDI bass it anyway.
Alright, cut. He's ending here. Sweet, man. We got one more person to talk to, and his name is Matt. He's in the vocal booth. Let's go see what he's doing. What up, Matt?
Hey,
Yeah, bro.
good. How are you?
You're playing the waiting game pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I'm a master at it these days, man.
I feel you, bro. Sometimes I don't know whether I'm fighting myself or if I'm fighting myself. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
know?
it does.
But dude, I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking, man. How's your Sunday going?
Solid so far, man. I just recently moved to Oregon, so I flew back to do this, and I'm real excited about it. And I like traveling and stuff like that. So it's a cool vibe. So my energy is pretty high today. Yeah.
Awesome, man. So what took you out to Oregon?
Straight up, man, just my personal life. I looked up one day and wasn't really vibing with anything I was doing, and it wasn't really like a depression thing. It was just like I got to make a choice thing. And my music personally is rocking, and I'm real happy with it. And so that was stable enough. I moved out there to just like work on my personal life and grow a little bit. And I've been there, I think, 2 weeks, and it's already doing its job. So it's
Nice.
cool. Yeah.
What part of Oregon?
Portland. I live like right outside it, like a little suburb, the Pflugerville of Portland, if you will. Yeah, so it's called Hillsboro.
Hillsboro. Okay, cool, man. I've been to Portland once in my life. It was really interesting, really cool. Eugene too.
Eugene's so pretty. Yeah.
Bend, Oregon. Took the cake, man. So many breweries, you know. So many beer. I got so drunk then.
Yeah, it's a good place to be for sure, man. I like it up there.
So, but yeah, the vibe, man. The music vibe in Portland, man, is where it's at for sure.
Very cool.
Yeah, stupid expensive. Stupid expensive.
No, it's not any worse. It's not any worse than Austin, man. So I'm already a little prepared, I guess.
It's getting up there for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So tell me about the band.
It's a passion project of mine, man. Long little backstory short. I had a project before that was supposed to be my last one, and if it didn't work out, and I grieved on that a little bit, and then realized it wasn't the last one. And I just had a real problem finding the sound that made me feel personally real good over the years. And my last one was almost there, but it was just too far in one direction. And I wrote a song one day that had the word Deadmouth, which is like a reference to like a suicide by gun. And it was in the song, and I just kept looking at the word, and it just kept popping out to me. And I kind of like put it together like a band name one day, and it looked cool. And that just kind of like exploded this vein of like ideas of like what the band should be, could be, is gonna be, who's gonna do it with me, what do I want it to look like. So it actually started as like I've been passionate about everything I've done musically, but it started out as a real passion project. So performances like this and stuff are definitely going to be a show of like where that's going. But yeah, it's a passion project that I'm finally able to really put how I feel into it. So it's as much as I thought my last several projects were like a release for me, they weren't, and this one is. So if you are feeling a certain way in the world, I've probably got a song for you. So I'm stoked to get them out there.
Sick, man. Okay, and how long has Deadmouth been together?
Man, unfortunately, just because of like COVID and stuff, it's actually already been about 2 years. We straight up had a couple of songs released that were pretty cool, and then like when the vibe found itself, we actually took those songs down because we thought this new direction was that much of a positive change. So it's been 2 years. It took a few months to get together like you do, and then we did like this run from like Arizona to here, and that was pretty cool. And then we had a bunch of stuff lined up and COVID hit, and it's been like over a year. So we've been together about 2 years, but the last like 8 months has really been like popping and busy and like gotta get it done. So it's been a cool time for sure. We're going somewhere with it.
Sick. Right, so I got just a few more things.
Yeah.
All right, so finish the sentence, okay? All right. If I'm not late, I'm
Way early.
If I don't fight my own battles,
I get pissed.
if I don't do something right the first time,
I get really pissed and I make sure I give it another shot later.
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, one more thing. And I was listening to a song, and are you a Slim Shady fan? It's funny that you brought him up earlier, but
Number one.
all right. So is that where you got? I got a few screws loose in my head, please.
Shit.
Yeah. Nice. I love
Yeah,
that
man.
touch, bro.
That's
I
real
love
cool.
that.
Yeah, I actually want to quick comment on that. That's actually funny, dude. Like, that's one of those, man. I appreciate you reading it. Yeah, so I had a problem of like taking too much influence from bands and other artists growing up, and so it would end up being lame, like, because it's not original. I was real stoked about that because I thought it was original enough. So the fact that you called me out on it's got me on my toes. I thought it was real clever, and that actually is a line that helped me convey how I was feeling real hard. But it was also, since you called me out, it really was an ode to how much I like his flow and wordplay.
No, it
Damn.
was dope, man. Because you follow it with grab it by the news, you know. So,
Yeah.
No, I thought that was a cool flip, man. I was like, this guy's totally Slim Shady.
all of my wordplay that you think is anywhere near clever is probably because of him. 100%. Yeah. He's my biggest wordplay like influencer. So
I'm super stoked to see you bring that energy to the live sessions. So that's
awesome.
gonna be
Thank
dope.
you.
No,
Yeah.
man, thank you, bro, Matt. Bring it today, bro.
Thank
all
you
right,
very much.
cool,
Yes,
love.
sir.